All right. Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible, but still I'll cross check because after a long time I'm coming live. Just give me a second. Okay, cool. Everything is um, fine. Okay, so now I it's been like 1 month. I know I'm too inconsistent, but let's just continue. There's nothing there's no thing like consistency. Okay. Anyways, I'll just try to open it, and I'm not sure where we have left off and what we need to do, but briefly I remember we were able to let's say let me log in. Mm, yeah, so we were trying to understand um, multi-agent framework. Okay, so let's try to understand, let's say, what is okay how is weather in, let's say, Thailand. Mm, Bangkok. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe LLM is smart enough to understand spelling and everything. I don't have real time weather information of Bangkok. It's fine. Okay. Let's try it in other way. Let's say, what is capital of Thailand? By the way, the one that we see here is like it's a disadvantage, or let's say it's a limitations of LLM. Okay, it doesn't have real-time data access. Cool. We got output from LLM. That means our key is also valid. That's not invalidated. And the second thing is whatever the code that we have done previously, it's working completely fine. But I started seeing some limitations here in the Streamlit. I can't make like too much insanely good UI with this. Also, not sure what should we do in this case. Probably we'll need to dig more into understanding how to improve the UI, because this is not at all competitive. And the second thing is we'll have to figure it out. Do we really need multi-agent architecture? First of all, we might need it. We might not need it. I've not seen our previous decisions. I might need to maybe quickly see. Um, okay, just give me a second. I'll just try to understand what we have done previously. We will try to use some AI features there. Uh, Hold on a second. Content, live. Then this is our last session. Okay, cool. Let me bring it here. And we will, of course, not watch the entire video. Instead, we will try to use some AI features. Does it have it? No, it doesn't. Uh, it might need your login in that case. But anyways, it's working in one of my accounts, so I'll just try to bring it up. Cool. Hold on a second. It's confusing a lot. Okay, anyways, let me bring it to the full screen. Full screen again. And then where is AI? Ask. Okay. What have we discussed about, let's say, multi agent framework? I'm not sure. Earlier we were like 100% sure, is it important to introduce or not. uh, let's see. um, okay, yeah, of course, if we don't use my orchestrator layer, then we'll have to hard code logic in some configurations file. That's what we understood. Dynamic LLM orchestration, react patterns when the centralized manager supervisor agent breaks down. Okay, perfect. Now I understood this. So yeah, we have discussed something related to the larger tasks cannot be done by single agent. So we need like multiple agents to multiple specialized agent to do the task. Okay, and that's why we need this React pattern, where we break down the main task into multiple subtasks, and we run it either parallelly or sequentially in order to um, in order to what in order to complete that task. Okay, and then the stateful graph routing. Okay, yeah, line graph is like stateful graph routing where it has a um, it has a feature to manage nodes and edges. Um, my memories for this is blurred. We might dig into this more, but I think we have good enough project which we can try to deploy it on staging. Let's see if it is good enough or not, because I see if you want to scale it, okay, we'll have to, maybe I need to bring those Notion notes. Let me do it on other screen. Hold on a second. But yeah, okay, before that, I missing something? Let me quickly see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, implementation planning. We begin setting up a local database. Okay, yeah, to manage a hotel list and booking details. Yeah, we have done that. We identified the need of defining specialized tool and okay. Now here it is become serious. Okay, here you see. We identified need of defining a specialized tools. Fine. We focus on Swarm architecture pattern, which is the decentralized approach. Instead of central supervisor, each agent is specialized and has a capability of transferring tasks to the conversation directly. Another agent using the specialized transfer tools. Perfect. Yeah, I think we were trying to implement something related to Swarm pattern. We'll need to refresh our knowledge on Swarm again, but that's fine. We were trying to implement the Swarm pattern in order to like do the tasks, especially subtasks that we have divided from major tasks into small. We have divided major tasks into smaller chunks, which we call it as subtasks, and we want to perform those using Swarm patterns. But this is decentralized, so we might need an extra setup for that. I don't know whether we should directly go with centralized pattern or we should directly go to production first. We should start supporting MVP, or what else do we need to do? I think we already have observation implemented. Cool. We need this backend running also. Fine. Yeah, deployment is another task that we need to understand. But let's see if I have something in my Notion notes. It's really difficult to memorize those. It's been 1 month, I guess, from our last live. Uh, what's this? Import Apache Airflow agent live notes. Yeah, live notes agents. This is the one. Cool. We use similar SSE server side events. Explore more on working mechanism. Okay, IP based later rate limiter. Yeah, rate limiter. Later rate limiter is there. Then the user signal LLMs. Single LLM. Use LangChain. Yeah, we can also use multi LLMs. Mm, use cases of multi-agent. Yeah, role-based answering. Perfect. Yeah. How can we forget this? Uh, just a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm back. Cost optimization. Cost optimization. How can it help? Decomposition. Yeah, hard-coded logic. How does segregated tasks? Okay. Dynamic LLM orchestrator, manager, framework, stateful graph, routing. Yeah. Dynamic LLM orchestration. Okay. Framework uses a central manager or supervisor agent and it divides the tasks query into subtasks. The LLM evaluates it if any task in independent. Okay. Sequentially. Hmm, chain of thoughts. Saves the main prompt and breaks it down into using internal loop like React or chain of thoughts. Okay. Again, the same thing, but we have to deep dive more into this in order to complete the task. But for now, I think it's not a required thing. Although, if we want to learn it, of course, it is important. Uh, Now, what else? I think we should start deployment. Okay, first we should deploy it, and then we should think about like improving it further, right? Uh, I think that's what I believe. Let's see. Let me let me start something. Okay. So since we already have database, we'll have to move this database into some other database. Probably, okay, what's the right way to deploy it? I have, let's say, let's say, what's the best way to, what are the ways to deploy it? I think Docker is the one way. Manage deployments, okay, it's fine. It's just an observation tool. Okay, I think I need to give more context to this. Um, where's the AI mode? Unfortunately, AI mode doesn't work here if I'm not logged in. Ask Gemini. Hold on a second. I think it's fine. Okay, let me bring my main screen itself. Aha, it's lagging a lot. Okay, now it's fine. Perfect. Now, um, what was that? Yeah, I have. No, let me ask you. Okay. I have Postgres SQL plus um, LangChain environment plus fast API plus Streamlit UI. What is the best way to deploy my project? What I believe is I can create one Docker container for this agent. This agent is nothing but my fast APIs also, and my backend logic also. And after creating Docker container of this, I can keep it running, and I'll just expose the I'll create Docker container for this also. Then we can run it together in order to make it available for others to use it. The best way is to deploy your application into a containerized. That's correct. Decoupled or containerized. Split the application into Docker and host. Yeah. Ah, so entirely. Okay. Fine. I understood this. Probably then we need this Docker. Uh, okay. So if you're following me with this, let me open Docker desktop. Okay. Migrate your migrate to database. Postgres can handle the backups. Uh, okay. That's the second part. I mean, the load balancing is the second part. First of all, we'll have to create containers. First of all, even before that, we have to create a yeah, of course, we need to create a containers, and then we'll have to deploy that in our local data grid. I'm saying a Docker, and then we will see it further. Uh, what should we do? Should we directly pass everything? I think that's the initially it's the best approach. Okay, so this is my Docker. Uh, I don't want this Kafka. I'll just delete it. Confluent Kafka. Okay, I'm not studying Kafka anymore. Okay, fine. Okay, so first for I think our database we need PostgreSQL. Um, we'll see how we can get container for our database first. But I think let's just start with our UI. Okay, UI has single dependency, then it doesn't have anything else. Probably we can start creating Docker container, Docker file here. Okay, how to create Streamlit Docker container. hmm Requirements TX, list the Python dependencies. Yeah, I think for Python automatic dependencies, we should have identity. We might have, yeah, Streamlit is there. Um, how to generate, how to generate requirement txt Python pip freeze, but I don't know if it is gonna be for this specific folder or it's gonna be in general dependency. Let's see. I don't think we need this fast API anywhere here. Let's see. Okay. Mm, what this command is doing. Is it just gonna is it just gonna give me the required ones only? I think this has given me like all required dependencies, which I don't want, of course, for just for this project. That's just for this folder itself. PyCache. I don't know what is this. Pydentic cache. Okay, yeah. If it just talk about requirements, this is the only requirement I have. Okay, I think it's overwritten. Yeah, perfect. This is the right command, and I think we should also document this. Uh, export just requirements. Uh, just that folder dependencies. Perfect. So for that command is this. Oh my god. I think it's closed. Just below that. What is that command? API requirements. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, now what else? We have requirement file. We want to create Docker file. Okay, let's open new file, Docker file. Docker file should start with base image. For Streamlit, I think the base image is going to be Python. Okay, perfect. From Python, official lightweight Python image. Perfect. Let's start with this. From Python, that's perfect. Set the working directory inside the container. Uh, okay, maybe this is how they have configured it. So I will not argue with them. Okay, then get update. Is it really needed? If it is needed, this is fine. Install Y, build an essentials curl, software essentials commons, remove. Okay, install system dependencies required for certain Python packages. Like, okay, it's fine. Let's just keep it. Copy only requirement first. Okay, this too is of course we need it. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay, fine. It's requirements.txt into their root directory. This is a copy command. It will copy our requirement file into a Docker container. Okay, and then we have this pip install, no cache directory requirement. Perfect, fine. Copy the rest of your application. I don't think we need this PyCache, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. Then we have to expose this specific. Uh, I think port. We'll have to think about this. I think we can find it from here itself. This is what is this? Um, this is our agent. This is our 850. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what we needed. Okay, and then endpoint streamlit run. Yeah, yeah. Endpoint. This is how we need to. We have to run it. Endpoint. I think this is a new Docker config. Let's just try Docker Docker can Docker up Docker what else? Uh, yeah, I will try to build it first. Let's see UI. It is trying to download that image first. I'm talking about this image. Slim, Python Slim. Let's see if this is compatible with our code base. If everything work fine, we will have our backend running at this particular port number. So I'll free up our port number from UI, which is manually we are running it. Reading list, mm, something is wrong. Failed to process, update. Okay. Hmm. Looks like it is working. First, it is updating now. Image is downloaded, so this image is successful. We are currently at this stage. It is just trying to update it and then installing something. Now it is installing our dependencies. Usually UI doesn't have any no as such dependencies. It just have an endpoint which we either we can, I mean, if it is not running at max, it will just generate an errors. Okay. But our UI will start saying it at the beginning only. But it's not the same case with the backend. If our database is not running, our backend will never run. It will throw an error. So that's what we'll have to think. Okay, view the build. Our build is there. So let me bring our container first. Okay. Okay. So custom Ubuntu, my image containers. Let me remove this. Okay, 6 seconds. This is an image downloaded. Volumes. This is our builds. No recent build, nothing. Okay. Containers. Container is not running. Okay. Anyways, look, just a minute. It's just a build. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I understood this. So, quick view a summary. What next? Docker dashboard. Okay, let's see if that is helpful. Docker desktop dashboard. I don't know. It's not launching any file. How can I use this? Uh, no worries, no worries. We will. Oh yeah, something is loading. Let's see. Well, just give us like a brief overview of how the build has completed. So at least that's my expectation. Let's see. Loading build details. Yeah. Mm. Oh, build timing. File transfers, parallel executions is 0. Configurations found. Okay, now this is all about like the during the process of building. Currently, we are not trying to optimize this anything. It's not that useful for us. Let me just quickly container up. I hope this is the right command. It's been a while that I'm not using Docker. Uh, but we have two choices. Either we can keep uh, mystr. What is this mystr? Docker create image. Um, Hold on a second, guys. Docker create image. I just forgot that command. We did that. My Streamlit app version. Yeah, this build is. Oh yeah, of course. This build is creating image itself. Then why I can't see it in my images list? Is it because my Streamlit app? Yeah, of course, it is here. Let me run it. But it is not running, bro. Oh yeah, yeah. Now it is running. Yep, it is running. Let's open it. Okay. Errors. Welcome errors. External network. Let's try to open it in external also. It's not working. All right, just give me a second. Okay, I don't know why, but I think as per Docker, this commands, it is available. It's running. Is it running? Are you sure? Ubicon started, but is the port number exposed? Because usually when the port number is exposed, we get to see somewhere here. Yeah, ports is not exposed. Yeah, expose port number. We'll have to think in that direction also. Expose port also. I think what's the command? Expose is here. No, I want. Uh, do we have agent? I don't have subscription. I'll just try to understand. Um, are we exposing port? Don't know. While running, do I need to expose? Okay, probably. Yeah, okay, it's exposed, but maybe probably while running. Optional settings, port number. Perfect. That's perfect. Host path, host port number is 8050805001. Oh, sorry, 8501. Host path is fine. No variables. Probably we can set some variables here if it is required. Do we require any variables? Let's see. Environment. And okay, fast API host. This is what we needed, right? Here 8501 is a port number, then variable fast API host is, let's say, 127 dot 0 point 0.1. Then another variable port is 5, host and port fast API base URL. Yeah, I think host and port is the one that it requires. Now, most probably we'll have something. Yay! We have this exposed port. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And it should work also because we already have backend running. So let me try that. Admin. Uh, New connection refused. Why? No, what is this? Okay, let me reset that count. See, this is our backend, and I want. Okay, I have restarted it. That means this, if there is any IP address is requesting multiple APIs, frequently, we have that rate limiter. Let me show you what was the issue. But yeah, anyways, it should it should be resolved now. No, yeah, we are getting response. No, let me refresh this again. Uh, ingest request also there, no? New connection error. Failed to establish a new connection. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why, but it is failing somehow to establish a connection. Although that server is running fine. Do I need anything else? Not sure why, but Docker container is failing to establish connection. Point at the host. Okay. Docker container. What does it mean? Okay. Anyways, probably once it is it's now configured, I don't know. It's hard to. Okay. Yeah. It's a value is this, but I don't know. Fast API host. Is it a right one to? Let's see. No, no, no. I don't want this. It's a volume. Of course, this is required. And then what else? It's a port number, right? Port, first API port 9005. Yeah, let me copy this. 9005. 85010101. Agent UI. Let me delete this. Eight five zero one agent UI. Just host internal. Come on, container. Why it is not running? Eight five zero one. What's that? Host. First API port 9005. It's better work now. Yeah, I was passing some names, so that's why it was not working. Perfect. Yeah, I just tried it and it did work. So let me bring it again. And by the way, my front end is not running locally. It's a Docker container. If you can see here, no single port can be used twice. So it's already running here. So this UI is coming from our Docker container. Let me post admin, then login. Yeah, it is able to connect to our backend, which is running locally here. Now our another task is to how can I convert this API and whatever it is required here into. I don't think we need MCPs. I can delete that. Practice is also can be deleted. So we can basically clean up a lot of things. APIs. Anyways, so let me open this. Okay, let's keep it running. It's not a harm. Okay, cool. Let me delete this first. In fact, I can do it here also. Okay, the same thing. We'll have to grab all the requirements. Clean, clean, clean. Streamlit. Let we grab it from here. Yeah, this command is required to, oh wait, we'll start seeing agent here, requirements here. I don't think we need this anymore. We delete this. And utils is fine. More or less, we'll need the same agent file here, but instead of just okay, let's see this. Yeah, perfect. Instead of yeah, port number. Okay, first of all, do we require, okay, um, yeah, I can hand over this task to agent. I don't know, I think we need full image here. Create, modify docker image, docker file for this. Docker directory, it's fine. Perfect. Yeah, of course, we need this 9005. Recon is fine. Fine. Yeah, this should be good. Let's try to build this. Where I can delete this. Clear this up. Docker build. Do I have any specific command for this? No, right? I think we don't have. Docker build is fine. Mm, Docker build command. I think we have to give a name to this image, right? Docker build agentic backend. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Docker build command. Build command. Yeah, it's already given. Agent API hyphen T title. What's the hyphen T? I don't know. So what we are basically trying to do here is, with whatever code base we have, we are just trying to create its Docker containers. I know. When we will push this on production, we will probably segregate a lot of things. We will not use single container um, for entire backend. We probably might need to segregate this entire task in between multiple Docker containers, and we'll need EKS system, containerized system to manage those containers. But for the time being, we will go ahead with this. Let's see. Okay, but for the deployment, let's just, meanwhile it is creating the image. What is this? I don't want this, bro. I want escape. Just refresh. What are the different ways to deploy agentic AI? Stateless request response, stateful session based. Oh yeah, another thing. We have a database also. We have, If I look at the images, yeah, now agent API is also there, but if I try to run it, hold on a second. If I try to run it, it might not work. Host port number 9005. I'll basically trying to use the same port number, but we can definitely use different also here. And then the environment variable, environment, well, we need a lot of things here, of course. Database only standalone if you want to. What I can do is, let's not move our database. We already have it in PG I mean the Postgres, which is running locally. We will redirect that traffic to our local database. So we will basically have two containers, front end and back end, but database we will, of course, if you want, we can definitely create new container. You already know this. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Just a minute. Okay. Uh, Here. I don't know. I should. There should be some way to save this file. All the time, I can't create new file and give it. But yeah, host uh, container part. Anyways, uh, I think there should be some way to expose, not expose, but there should be some way to request required. Um, Fine. Forget about database, but uh, I will use local DB, but for this backend, can we request an required environment variables in settings? Yeah, there should be some way, of course. No, I think I'm not pretty sure that this is the only way I wanted to. This is how I wanted to lead this. Hmm. Okay, fine. Let's just build this image again. Build v2. Cancel this. Is it running? No, it's not running, right? My stream. What? Is it built? Okay, fine. If it v2 is available, of course it is built. v2 is there. Yeah, I'll delete the first one. Let me run it. Let me see the settings. No, it's fine. Container name, backend, host port. I will keep same. Let's say host path. And oh no, let me remove this. Environment variables. I'll need multiple environment variables, but those are the variables that I cannot. Of course, I cannot show it to you. So probably I will bring it into another screen. Just give me a second, guys. I need to fetch this from my environment variable, environment file .env. Yeah, Gemini API key is required. It is the first requirement. Okay, variable key. Okay, environment variable and key. Okay, and secret key. Secret and its key. Algorithm. Just 256. I don't know why we kept so many environment variable. Token expires in minute. 30. Oh, that's it. Okay. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Um, Unfortunately, I can't show you what I'm doing here. It just you have to assume that uh, I'm adding some environment variables in order to make it work. Just give me a second, guys. Then secret key, Gemini API key, secret key, algorithm. Token expires in a minute. Fast API host, fast API port. Langsmith tracing, true. Endpoint. I should have kept some I should have kept some environment variables as a non-required one. I hate this copy pasting. But what you can do, it's a way to secure it's a way to secure your code base. Fast API host, and then what else? Fast API host is like internal one, right? So let me go to about internal host internal. Yeah, host internal. Perfect. I hope so. These are enough. I'm running my container with my fingers crossed. Let's see if it is running. Let me go back here. Is it running? Port number is not exposed. Okay. I think I need to write one command to expose its port number. Yeah, let me go back to my main file again. And come on, hurry up. I need to go. Yeah, it is stopped and then it is running with. Okay. Okay, this is running. Let me again, let's say, okay, first of all, our backend is completely down. No, we are not running it. nowhere. Yeah, for sure. Um, who is Virat Kohli? Kohli. Yeah, chat message is going through. Very good. Function is perfect. Yeah, we have our project deployed locally on Docker container. But yeah, let me tell you what we will do if we have to, push it to actual production. We have to run this two container. We have to shift this two images. We have to download it. Maybe we have to push it to Docker Hub, and we can pull it from there, and then we can directly run it on production. Okay, AWS and GCP or maybe Azure or any other Docker provider. We can run it on production, and then we can have it running on production. For now, I think that's it. I have to go. I have to rush it quickly. So I think for that's it for now. We will do again one more stream, and then we will try to solve some more problems in depth. I think thank you so much for watching this.